Musalia Mudavadi, the leader for ANC party that recently merged with UDA, has received a backlash from some members of the party who are not taking it well that Mudavadi has decided to merge the ANC party with the ruling party UDA. They say they were never consulted and they are so bitter because they feel that the ANC party has been swallowed up by their competitors. There was no consultation, hence they refuse to be part of a journey that is going to an unknown destination. They say that Mudavadi has portrayed himself as a traitor and a betrayer who no longer represent the interest or the vision that they had for him. So they say it is time that the Luhya nation gets to find another leader that will deliver their vision.
We worked hard to build a party whose ideology and vision we believed in. We note that the top leadership of the party has allowed itself and our party to be swallowed up by our competitors. At first, we thought that we were together on a public mission. We see that this was not the case. Our brothers and sisters have allowed our party to be swallowed up without even the basic courtesy of consulting us. While we don't know where and why they have gone, we wish them well, but we want to be emphatic that we will not go with them. We refuse to be part of this journey to the unknown.
Na Mudavadi, sisi tumekuwa na imani na wewe, tumekuunga mkono, tulikuwa na imani tukajua ya kwamba unaweza kupeleka Waluhya mbele, lakini umeleta Waluhya down. It is high time Waluhya wafikirie ni nani wanaweza kusukuma mbele, lakini sio Musalia. Itakuwaje mko na watu safari moja mnatembea, alafu wewe unatoka kwa hiyo safari unatuacha sisi wenye tulikusukuma mbele, sasa unaenda peke yako kujipendekeza kwa chama cha UDA. Sisi hatutaenda kwa chama cha UDA, lakini tunasema Musalia umetusaliti. Umetusaliti kwa njia mbaya, na wewe ni mtu mmoja kati ya viongozi wale tuliamini hapa Western kwamba siku moja utatuletea upresident. Kumbe huwezi kutuletea upresident. Kazi yako ni kufuata watu wengine na kubadilisha vyama na kufanya biashara na sisi.
Tumekuwa wakati wote ngazi ya wao kupandia wakikula minovu na sisi tukihangaika. Wamama tuko na watoto ambao wanahitaji kazi, wamesoma, vile vile wazee. Kuna vijana youth exam wote wanahitaji kazi. Hakuna kitu chochote party leader wetu ametusaidia. Ila kazi yake ni kutuacha nyuma, yeye anaenda mbele. Tumezalia tulikuwa waaminifu kwa chama, lakini penye tumefika wakati huu sasa tumesema hata uaminifu wetu kwa chama wacha uishe hivyo, na sisi tuangalie na tuendelee na mipango yetu.
Hatujaona chochote kile kinaweza kufanya tufuate Ruto ama tuamini kwamba Ruto atatufanyia kitu. Ni kitu gani? Kila mmoja wetu kuanzia kwa wabunge wote 38 kutoka hapa Western, hebu tuonyesheni ile kitu miaka 2 ambayo Ruto amekuwa kwa president, ni kitu gani ambayo ametufanyia sisi kama Waluhya?
President William Samoei Ruto has once again decided to listen to himself by saying that he is not seeing any worthy competitor come the year 2027. And for a very long time, I've been saying that Ruto is listening to himself and is not even listening to what the ground is saying. Now, there is this interview that I watched of Philip Kishia, who is an ODM member. He also tells Ruto to stop listening to yourself. Like Ruto has done no work. There is no merit that can make him be re-elected. You see, the cartels and cabal have continued ruling this country, and for that fact, you cannot say that Ruto's popularity is intact as compared to when he got power or during the campaigns. Right now, he is so unpopular, and the best he could do as the president after this first term, and he fails the elections of 2027. Probably he should be built a cathedral later on that he should go and confess his sins and also confess that he will never get close to power, because what he's put Kenyans through, very difficult time since independence. One leader once said that, the UDA guys or those who in government are saying that we should give Ruto time, like 2.5 years, 3 years. Is it not enough? And right now you are telling us to give Ruto. What is it that he wants to do with the remaining 1.5 years that he couldn't do in the previous years? Did he get into presidency knowing that he couldn't deliver? Then why did he deceive the polity? Why did he deceive the citizenry that he's going to do 1, 2, 3? Then, of course, his culture of lies and unfulfilled promises is taking suit. Anyway, let us listen to Philip Kishia.
I heard the president today saying that he has no competition, that his work will show. I want to tell the president to stop listening to himself. There is no work he has done. If there was work he had done, we'd be feeling it, we'd be seeing it, we don't have to be reminded. So he, instead of continuously dreaming, he should start preparing to pack and go home. Because there's no work, there's nothing he has done. To gift Ruto, once we take over, we'll also build him a cathedral where he'll be going to pray and confess his sins, but he will never see power again. He will be going to the cathedral every evening, every morning, to pray for forgiveness, to pray for his sins.
If you think Kishia is wrong, you better listen to Mukuruini MP, that is John Kagushia, who just confirmed that working with Ruto and the entire Kenya Kwanza government has been one of the worst experience in his life. So he says that Ruto has really tried to pull tribal politics that will see the mountain divide. Unfortunately, when that was unsuccessful, he's now trying to conflict Mount Kenya with the rest of the Kenyan regions. So, you see, whatever is happening in politics, he says is a circus. It's just a drama. And that is why even some leaders are now being named as choir members, because the leader is William Samoei Ruto. He tells them, give us altar, they go to altar. Give us tenor, they go to tenor. Give us the bass, they go to bass. You see, so that is literally what is happening with the kind of members of parliament, the senators that we have. Most of them, if not all, they are directed towards a certain direction. They are being remote controlled. So purely it is circus. And anyway, before I get deep into my analysis, listen to this bit of a clip.
What is the narrative that is now being fomented in government? It is a narrative of regionalism, that this region is a problem in this government. This region, this tribe is the one giving this government problems. But they're hiding their heads in the sand because the problem is not a region. And young people are not interested. They know very well that a Kikuyu young man and a Luo young man are not enemies at all. And when now the young people have discovered this, the political class is running helter-skelter. I am extremely embarrassed myself to actually be part of this political class, because what is happening in the political class today, I can tell you, is nothing than a circus. And personally, I have had my point of reflection, especially from what happened on 25th of June.
Now, there is one thing I have really learned with Mount Kenya. So in Mount Kenya, it is one region that I've realized leaders are not followed by the people. It is the leaders following the people. Like if the ground says that we don't really need this person, it is now you to come and unite with the people, represent their agenda, then in return they will now follow you back because you are representing their agenda. And if you try to deviate from that, then again they walk away from you. See what happened during Uhuru's tenure when he gave promise mine 10 years and Ruto's 10 years. Then we get into campaigns. What did they do? They said, we are people who promise we are going to vote in William Samoei Ruto. But when Ruto again showed a sense of betrayal and traitorship, what happened? They again abandoned him and worked with Rigathi Gachagua. So actually, it is not the people who looked for Rigathi Gachagua. It is Gachagua who went and aligned himself to what the ground wanted. So politics is getting murkier. Anyway, I got to leave you with this comment from Kisii Senator Onyonka.
Lakini jikaze, na sisi tunakuja na chama yetu pia. Tunakuja kunegotiate na wewe pia. Na nyinyi watu wote wa Northeastern, nyinyi every country, na tumekuwa tukiimba hili, nchi yoyote ambayo hawezi kumbeba mwananchi wa kawaida ambaye hajiwezi akatoka pale chini ambako hawezi kupata hata chakula ama maji ya kunywa, hiyo ni nchi takataka.
Glad you are still watching. What's your take on this? Give us your thought in the comment section below. If you're watching from our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and press notification button so anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. Ahmed Halif is my name for the Unscripted Talks here in Durb Radio. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, Durb Radio ndio mpango mzima.